Hello and welcome to Mad Old Goes Racing, and today we are doing the 6th and final round of the LMP3 Pan Asia Championship in our Project Cars to Korea. Now, I've been looking forward to this one because I quite like Fuji, although I hadn't driven there for a while, so I just had a quick 10-minute practice just to remind myself. Oh, it's raining. Just to remind myself where the track goes, and of course I had a quick practice in the bone dry and went, just take some air off the car to make it go a bit faster in a straight line, and of course that's about as bloody useless as a chocolate teapot, because it's wet. So I want a bit more downforce, not a bit less, so I'll just go with my default wet setup that I had from one of the previous rounds when it was wet. Go! You say it every time, Ben. Now I really would have liked to see a few more of the classic layouts for Fuji in Project Cars, Project Cars 2, maybe in 3, oh blimey. You never know, we might, bit of understeer, we might be lucky and see some of the more classic layouts. You've got a bit more flow to them. The end of the modern circuit, it's a bit Mickey Mouse, but you can't have everything in life. This being the Mickey Mouse part. Probably also be easier if I could actually see where the apexes of the corners are, which I can't because I think it's going to be one of these horrible wet dry ones. Because I haven't got a wide enough screen. If I had an ultra wide, for a start the camera have to be even further away. Why are they on the grass? Where am I going to brake? About there somewhere. It'll be interesting to know which way it's going to go with the weather, whether it's going to get wetter or drier. I'm just trying to remember if I've had one that's wet in practice and dry in the race, because that's always... Try not to understeer off the side of the circuit. I think in some ways that's the more interesting one, because so far I think most of the time it's been to our advantage when it's wet, and then you suddenly find it dries out and it looks like, why am I suddenly getting slaughtered by the AI? Well, it's because they know where they're going. I can see him in the corner, must be there somewhere. A little bit dodgy and a bit late on the apex. Get off the curb. I wonder why they were going down the grass. No idea if that's a good, bad or indifferent lap, so I always forget where the line is because it's under the last bit here. Miles up there. Right, we'll do a couple more laps. Ooh. Just drift backwards out of the way. could have sworn I left it in first. That's embarrassing. Alright. A little bit less on the back brakes, I think, but we've got wrong way. I think that's the right way. And still understeering off the circuit is actually quite dry, so our front tyres are getting a tad warm. Now I could be really silly and just press the button now and go, oh, I'm in the lead, let me go, let me go. But I would like to do a few more laps to just in case it is wet in the race. Basically have to have it head on a swivel to see all the way around that corner, so damn tight. And zero front end grip. Our front tyres are getting a bit warm. So, I don't know, the two. I can't remember what the temperature range for the wets are on this. Let's brake a little bit earlier, about there-ish. Understeer, understeer. Could do with it being a little bit wetter to allow the tyres to cool down a bit more. They do feel like they're getting a bit edgy. Horrendously held up by that car, but there we go. Are we going to have any advantage down the straights? Yes, I think we are. Has everybody set a lap? Should I call it a day at that point? Or should I go for another one? No, I think we'll go. Oop. Hit the right button. Skip. Oh, it's dry. Oh. Is that dry and it's going to get drier, or is that wet and it's going to, or dry and it's going to get wetter? I think we will go with our 91 Fahrenheit. If it gets really hot, I'm going to kill the tyres. Oh no. Enough fuel, 52 laps. Enough for 52 laps, 52 litres. I'll just put a few more on to be safe. Nah, don't need to worry about that, do I? What's it going to be, 1 minute 30ish? Oh, sorry. Yeah, that'll do. Don't get too fussy. Right. Oops, almost forgot to change up there.
One on your right. 4 cars wide, good luck.
4 cars wide.
All clear. 1 left. Clear.
The soft tyres are going to have to wait for them to cool down a bit. Hopefully with a nice long straight I'll give them plenty of chance to cool off a bit.
He's 2 lengths behind you.
Stop worrying about what's behind me and worry about what's ahead of me, Ben. Over eager on the throttle there. How are we going to do down the straight? Not too bad.
Watch left. You're good, all clear.
That wasn't so much an overtake as just trying to avoid hitting something.
Two lengths behind.
Oops. Bit of a cut. Second might have given a better exit, but there you go. And we're in the tow, and we're towing, and we're towing, and we're about to get out of here so we can see where the hell we are, about there-ish.
On the left side. Okay mate, that's P2.
Now that was an actual overtake.
Fastest first sector you've done yet. Great job. He's 2 lengths back.
Bit of line through there, didn't quite cut so much. These curves are quite dodgy around here. Once you get over the back edge of them, they do drag you in a bit, so. Definitely a waiting game, that corner, and this one's the same. doing for lap times? 1:35ish. Now, if I get past, am I going to stay ahead? Is the question.
Okay, mate, you're on his tail. Let's try and nail him on this lap. Force an error. He's under big pressure. You can take it. On your left. Clear now.
Take slightly too tight a line out of the hairpin there, and ended up giving up the position again because I couldn't get out the corner fast enough. I always forget there's two corners down here.
One on the left. Okay, clear.
Trying to get on the power a bit earlier so as I get, see if I can get the toe a bit quicker. That might have been better. Itchy nose. So we drag past well before the line this time. That's much better.
Great final sector. That's the fastest so far. Half length back. 1 length back.
Get a rotation over the curb there, which was not helpful. Yeah, let's just try and be a bit consistent here.
Careful the guy behind doesn't try and take that place from you. Think about your defense.
I just want to take that corner in about 3 attempts. Now I can't follow anybody, so I've got to try and work out where the track's going, get off a curb. And we may well be giving somebody else a tow instead of us getting a tow, but our lap time's reasonable.
Great stuff. Fastest lap.
I'll try and take a little less curve through there. Oh, hump. So keep our lap times nice and consistent. That was a terrible line.
Great driving, mate. That's the fastest second sector time so far.
Awful lines. Right. Did we lose a bit? Or did we gain a bit? Don't think there's a lot between us and the car behind, so
You got one 2 lengths back.
That was better. Although, bizarrely much slower. Going wide at the start with, and then cut back a bit more and see if that helps. I keep trying to move my head up to look over the top of that. And it would work in VR. Sure as hell doesn't work on a flat screen. Oops. Trouble is, once you go over those curbs, you just have to be really careful with them. And I lost a shed load of time. Shed load of time being about 2/10 of the car behind, but.
Behind. Still there.
Better line and faster, so well done. A little bit of self-encouragement goes a long way. Although don't start singing I Believe I Can Fly, because I don't think I can. Except in an aeroplane, of course, but that's cheating. Now I can hear you asking the question, why do you sometimes go down at first and sometimes go down at second for that corner? That's because I can't make my bloody mind up which kit to be in for it, so I keep experimenting. And he's done it again. I just can't get that corner right. It sort of cuts right back on itself, and I always think it's a lot less tight than it actually is, so not good.
We need to build a bigger gap to second place. Your pace is really consistent. We just need to push a little harder.
He's in polite, you're doing shit mode again. Itchy nose. I was very wary of that curb on the outside of that corner, because if you go over it you get pulled straight out of bounds and you'll find yourself giving time all over the place. And yep, we're trying second again this time. Trouble is, because you're going over a bit of a rise coming out of there, it's actually quite easy to spin the car, and that was terrible as well. Didn't get the front end grip. Tyres a little warm, but not too bad.
That's your fastest lap so far today.
Well, you did ask for it, Ben, so I'm giving it to you. Put the effort in.
15 minutes remaining.
Just run to the curb. They're going there, just run to the curb, maybe. Maybe not. Trying to rotate over that ridge. Right, go down another gear and hook a bit more of the curve and use that to rotate the car. And where the hell did he come from? Seems like I'm pushing, he's pushing even harder.
Behind you.
I'll try and lose him a bit then, Ben, shall I? Yes, Alan. Okay, Ben.
Great stuff. Best first sector time so far.
Trouble is you can load up the front tyre quite hard through that long sweeping bend. And suddenly find your front tyre temperature goes through the roof. Yep, too wide. Right, let's see if Ben is happy this time. Are you happy, Ben? Can't hear you.
That lap is a new personal best. Good job.
Thank you.
Your pace is looking good. Try and build out that gap.
Try and build it up. What do you think I'm doing? Going for a picnic or something? Try and not to load the front too much through that corner. Whoa! Ended up loading the back to bit too much. Try going a little less wide this time. That's better. Missed the apex by a country mile. Let's try not getting on the power quite too early that time. Tyres are getting a tad warm. Try to keep them somewhere between the 80 and 90, so it's not too bad. Rear end's definitely getting a little bit more squirrely. gently coming out of there.
10 minutes to go. Nice one, that's the best second sector so far.
It's like the grip's just gone up a load, and the car behind has lost the plot.
That's a new fastest lap of the race. Brilliant.
So we suddenly pulled out like a second and a half on that lap, which is interesting.
You've got a 3-second lead, that's great. Stay focused and keep pushing.
Miscounted. That felt terrible. In front of the car suddenly just, I'm just going to wander across the track. Not surface detail I was about to start saying on this track. It's especially strange considering how what Peel basically say that wheel you use is the worst thing since sliced bread. Yeah, it might well be, but it works. I think it's because I run it with the dampening on -2 or something, so it doesn't seem to, just count again. It doesn't seem to be as badly damped as some people might have had them. I can't remember when they actually introduced the ability to go with negative dampening on them. But I think it was halfway through, maybe, the Project Cars 2 development. I went, oh look, you can put the dampening on -2. Oh, that's exciting, it actually gives me some detail. I'll actually run basically the same wheel settings, no matter what, for all the different sims. And just live with the differences within the games themselves. So you see the nice rubber build up on the track, or it could till it change where the sun was, and I'm still trying to look over the wing. Oh, that was awful.
minutes remaining.
I actually looked at the gear indicator that time to see what gear I was in. About 3 laps left. I've got an itchy foot. Itchy foot. Oh, that's annoying.
4 minutes remaining.
Trying to scratch the sole of my foot. Through me slippers, get old moccasins. Slightly better line. The car move around a bit. Wide.
Three minutes remaining.
What, 2 laps? Ah, now I've got a cramp in my toes. Ooh, ow.
P2 is 5 seconds behind you. Let's keep in there.
Tad wide on the exit.
2 minutes remaining.
Let the car just flow. Trying to get it to flow through this bit is quite difficult because it's so turning back on itself everywhere. Though when you get it right and get it all nice and smooth, it's very satisfying, but it's just annoying when you don't. And relax. I keep thinking my wheel is offset from the centre of the screen, but I'm not sure if it is. Might be my rig moved as I...
Last lap. Keep doing what you're doing and I'll see you at the top. 1 minute remaining.
As I leant on the back of the seat yesterday when it wasn't actually attached to the rest of the rig, and sort of might have moved everything a bit, but there we go. Oh, and that's why you don't go over that curb. Let's make a right cock up on the last lap, shall we?
If you've got anything left in the tank, now is the time to use it. Push as hard as you can.
I haven't got something left in the tank, otherwise I'm not going to get to the finish band. Either I'll talk some bollocks. Don't do that. Worst lap of the race by a mile. Right. Well, that was the turning in at the right time on it now. That was the race at Fuji, and it was less of a pain than I thought it was going to be. Actually, I thought it was going to be much harder work than that, but I'm not sure why the AI seemed to suddenly give up for a couple of laps, or whether I just actually put a decent lap together, but very strange. And there's Mount Fuji, the big one with a white bit on top of it. And it is different in the different seasons, if I remember right. I think it's more, even more white in winter than it is. Better remember to go in the pits, haven't I? Blaring back across the line again. Right. Can't remember where the line is for the slow down here. Around here. Where's Mr. Pitman? Come out, wave, hello! Too late. Too late, I'd already waved at you.
You've won the race! Fantastic drive!
Oh, Mr. Enthusiasm, been there. Right, let's have a laugh and see where my teammate was. Hey, second last. At least he's consistent. Right. View replay. Save replay. Leave replay. Fastest lap. Hooray! Oh, I forgot to check how much quicker I was, if any, than the opposition. I may have to look when I play it back. Team. Oh, blimey. We won the teams as well. How did that happen? Did Thiago finish a mile down? That's very strange. I won a cup. It's a very nice cup. Better than most of the cups I won over the years. Right. So yes, did my teammate score a single point? No! Nada, nil, nout, zilch. Yay! We can won the championship. Group 6 Masters Cup. Right, so where are we going? WSCR, World Sports Car Racing SCR World, whatever that all is. Ooh. It's these. Right, we can go Euro or we can go, yeah, what we got the choice of? We can have some Bull, Hock, oh God, what a horrible choice. Long Beach Daytona, Coda, Road America. Long Beach, Daytona, Circuit of the Americas, Road America, yay! God, what a horrible choice. I think we're going to go... have we raced on all those? I don't think we've been to Road America, have we? I think we might. Eeny, meeny, money, mo. I think I'm going to go Red Bull, Hockenheim, Barcelona. I really don't like Barcelona, but Imola, go for it. And what we're going to drive, this is the important bit. What a lot of charts to choose from. Hey gods. So we can go, oh god, GT3, LMP2, LMP3. The obvious choice would be a Ferrari, but everybody wants one of them. Should I stick with a Ginetta, or should I go for something else? M6 GT3. AMG GT3. Bugger, I think we're going to go for the M6. Shout yes now if you agree with my choice. Don't hear a lot. Sod it, we're going to go for it. Right, what we got? What numbers we got? Yuck. That's an interesting livery. I think we're going to go yellow. Yeah, that's about my age. 176. Yeah, what the heck. They have signed the contract. The money's in the post. Right, so Red Bull Ring, Hockenheim, Barcelona and Catalunya. So, that's season 4. 4? Yeah, 4. I think. Done and dusted. And surprise shock win at the end there with the strange choice of weather, with starting off wet in qualifying, dry during the race, with it getting, I think, warmer through the race. Definitely the tyres were getting a little bit by the end of that race, but got through it, won it. Shock horror. I was expecting the AI to be quicker around Fuji for some reason. I don't know why. I'm sure I've raced them before and gone, they're quite quick, but that was probably in a completely different class. But as they say, that's that for now. Who we got racing against us? Any interest? Oh, Andy Tudor. Oh, he's in. So we're going to have a nice... Ooh, Sampo's in there as well. So it's going to be GT3 and LMP2 and LMP3. So the LMP3 is going to be pretty close speed wise. If anything, we might be quicker on a straight line, so there's going to be some interesting mix ups, and we're going to have to watch out for being caught. And one thing I didn't check was how long the races were. If I just hit that button, let's have a look. 2 hours! With an hour of qualifying, an hour of practice, if you leave it on, an hour of 2 hours of racing. Right, okay. So, slightly longer races coming up, and at this point I'm thinking, do I start thinking about live streaming some of this? Because obviously, by the time you've recorded potentially an hour of qualifying plus 2 hours of racing, it gets to the point of people going, oh, look at what's 2 hours of that. Whereas if you stream it, they might. So, over there is an X570 Aorus Elite motherboard with a, at the moment, R5 3600X and 16 gig of DDR4 3200 memory, which hopefully tomorrow will end up being 3600 because there was some going cheap on it. Cheap, I say cheap, 105 quid instead of 185 quid on Amazon, so I thought I'll get some of that whilst it's going cheap, and I'll probably might replace that with a 3800X. I'm sort of tossing over the idea of 3800X or 3900X, and I'm thinking, can I justify the extra 120 quid or whatever it was for the 3900X? Does it give enough extra to make it worth the money? I don't know. But for now, that's enough BS from me. Hopefully by next time that motherboard will be in that computer. I've got a probably will duplicate the drive and then put the drive in, so that just in case it goes tits up I don't lose everything that's on here, and then I will see how it goes. But I did run it up with a different clone drive of my other machine the other day, which I was going to use for a previous build I tried when the Ryzen's first came out, and that turned out to be an absolute bloody disaster because I tried the MSI Tomahawk, not the Max board, the original board, and basically it was such a cluster, and you know the following word to that, that I ended up sending it back. I bought the 3600 and the Tomahawk board, the memory that's in that board, plus the Arctic Freezer 33, I think it is, which is a rather large lump of metal to sit on top of it. But I kept some of it, sent some of it back, and hopefully I'll update this machine, and then probably, like I said, I might go with the 3800 on that board in here, and then I might buy another one of them boards. Don't know yet. It's a case of I know they'll work, whereas I'm not 100% sure on the B450s, but we'll see. But for now, that's all the BS from me for today. I've waffled again and again and again, and for now, enjoy your racing, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.